Yo, welcome back to Don't Mind Me. I'm not filming an intro to this because I split it. This is Tier List Saga Part 2. Here we go. So we figure maybe if this one takes a good bit of time, we'll probably call it here. But if you guys want to see another tier list episode, let us know because I got a few more tier lists that we can fire right out pretty quick. So, anything to add before we get started on what I tell them this is going to be?
I think you guys will like this one.
So this one we have. Oh, hold that. This one we have tunes, and let me get the screen recording started.
Now, a lot of these cartoons, almost every single one of these cartoons, are mainly from our generation of watching cartoons. So if there's any modern shit that we don't have on here, because we haven't seen it, this is kind of stuff we grew up watching.
There's a few niche things in here that some people enjoy and some people have never heard of. So just keep in mind this is all subjective, but this is in our opinion. And let's just jump into it.
This one we're going to use the poop zone for actual poop zone ones. We're going to use the one above it for the shit for the ones we haven't seen. If we haven't seen it, it goes right above poop zone. But there are some actual poop zone ones in this list.
Yeah, we'll get it kicking off alphabetically. Also, probably some people's favorite Adventure Time, which to me, that was one of them ones where you almost had to watch it as a kid. Like everybody watched it.
Adventure Time was a classic, and it actually told a story. Like there was like legitimate plot to Adventure Time.
I think that's a good one that kicks off the S tier,
Yeah,
and further ones will have to meet Adventure Time's expectations
yeah,
or bar to
yeah.
be S
It,
tier.
it, it definitely sets a really high bar. It sets a standard. It might end up moving down. We might keep it where it's at, but I think S tier to start for Adventure Time it's respectable.
And a lot of these have modern variations, but we're talking about the OG ones. Okay, so
Yeah.
for example, Ben 10. This is like the first Ben 10 I remember ever watching. And for me, that was a good one, but it's pretty repetitive in the plot. Pretty much problem changed into an alien. I can't remember if there was much of a story, but
No.
I remember being fond of a few of the first gen aliens. For me, this is a pretty mid level cartoon B.
I personally was going to say C because it's mid, but I'm okay with B. But I think it'll get passed. I think it'll definitely get passed, but I'm okay with B because it was good. It just didn't have any substance to it.
I would actually be okay with dropping it to C because we're setting a bar here. This next one is one of those super niche ones I was talking about, Bakugan, which you have no idea what that is, do
I
you?
know what Bakugan are, but I've never touched them or played with them. Never watched the shows, anything.
For me, dude, I was really big in this community as a kid. Like I had like the little briefcase and it had like all of them in it, and I had like special decks and all that. For me, this is an A level tier, but I can see why some people don't know what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put it probably behind Ben 10. I don't think it's Poop Zone. It might fall down. If it falls into the D one, just know that it's known about, but it's probably not C tier worthy once these start filling in. Also, the next one is also sorry, they're in alphabetical order. The next one's Beyblade. I think this specific one's Metal Masters, but this is another one of those ones that I fucking love. I'm not even. I'm gonna say I would much rather watch that than Ben 10, so I'm gonna put it in B tier. I can see if people have a disagreement there also though, but I loved it, dude. It was routine that I watched this stuff.
I never watched it, so I can't say.
Next we have Camp Lazlo. Did you ever watch Camp Lazlo?
I watched a little bit of Camp Lazlo. It was fucking stupid as shit. It was
It's
funny, but it really wasn't good. It was like one of the OG brain rot shows.
Yeah, dude, it's so stupid that it was funny. I loved it. I wouldn't say loved it, but watching it, like you said, probably was the beginning of brain rot for me. Would you rather watch that or Ben 10?
I'd definitely rather watch Lazlo than Ben 10 because at least Lazlo was funny.
Do you think Laszlo's B or C? I think it's. I think it's funny enough to be a B tier.
It's probably funny enough for B tier now, but we might end up having to bump it out.
True. Next we got Chowder, dude. This one's an A tier for me.
Chowder was another one that was just straight fucking brain rot. but I do like it a lot. It was really it was really funny, and the humor kind of holds up today. So I'm okay with the B or A.
I'm gonna have to put it in A strictly for the rotter. Oh my, I love Schnitzel, dude. Next we got Codename Kid Next Door.
I never watched it. It looks stupid as fuck, so it can go low for me. I never watched it.
It's I watched it. I'm not gonna say I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it as a kid, but now that I have a son and I'm turning on these cartoons, it is kind of stupid. But it's also got kind of an intricate plot, which if you get into, it's kind of dope. I think I would still much rather watch Bakugan than this, though. Don't laugh at me. Honestly, I might even go ahead and should this be our first poop zone inductee?
What?
Codename Kid Next Door.
It can be poop zone for now.
I'll keep it in D, just in case.
Okay.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
All right.
All right.
Everyone needs to experience Courage the Cowardly Dog. It is definitely an S tier. I don't know what they were smoking when they wrote that and then graphically designed it, but that show it was a trip. I don't even know how to explain it. It's one of those shows that like there really wasn't any plot. I don't know what it was. You didn't know what you were watching.
It's hard to find. I have no idea.
You don't know what you were watching. You just knew you liked it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been considering getting a Courage the Cowardly Dog tattoo. I just loved that show so much. I don't know why I loved it, but man, it was like even now I still laugh my ass off at some of the episodes. Man, it's just so funny. Uh, oh, this one was one of my personal favorites, Dexter's Laboratory. Do you have an opinion on Dexter's Laboratory?
I watched a lot of Dexter Laboratory. I think it's okay. It's a good show. It's nothing special.
For me, it was the accent, and I don't know. It was just that show had a lot of cartoon butt shots in it, dude.
It did.
And I don't know why, but that was just when I was a kid. That was up my fucking alley. I loved laughing at that show. It was so funny to me. I'm okay with it being head of B tier right now. Um, Next up, we got Danny Phantom, which I'm gonna go ahead before you start. I think it was pretty mid at best. It's from Nickelodeon, and you can tell, not even in like by the animation, but like just the way that it is. And I was a big fan of the concept when I was young, but I'm not a huge fan of Danny Phantom now. Personally, I'd still watch Ben 10 over Danny Phantom.
I would also watch Ben 10 over Danny Phantom. It was good. I respect it, but it wasn't that good. It was just very okay. It definitely it was around when some heaters were around, so it had a lot of competition to live up to.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Go ahead.
One of the dumbest fucking shows to ever grace television. It's genuinely has to be maybe the stupidest show to ever exist. And that being said, it's really good.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good A tier.
You bet your sweet bippy I
It
You bet your
still
sweet baby I
holds
did.
up, but it is genuinely the dumbest piece of shit of a TV show to ever air.
I love that fucking show, dude. It's, like he said, it's just so damn stupid, man. It's just so stupid. It's funny, and honestly, I'm kind of finding a pattern. The stupider it is, the higher we rank it. So I don't know. Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends.
I never watched that.
Look, it's one of those ones where I can't remember all of the episodes or like if I watched them in any specific order, if there's a plot or not. But I always loved the antics that some of the characters got into, or it's like some of the points of the episode. For me, this is a B level cartoon. I probably would watch it just as much as I would watch Dexter's Laboratory.
I never watched.
Uh, Fairly Odd Parents.
A very good show, a pioneer and very long running. Like there was a whole lot of episodes.
You think it's better than Chowder?
I think it's better than Chowder, like show quality wise. And there's some really good memes that came out of Fairly Odd Parents. It is really good. I don't think it's S tier, but I do think it's really good. And just off longevity alone, it should be pretty high.
I spent a lot of time watching Fairly Odd Parents. So much so that when I'm at work, on some of the equipment, I honk the Fairly Odd Parent theme song. It's just ingrained in my brain.
I mean, I liked it enough to get the Cosmo and Poof Funko Pop.
Oh yeah.
So
So you be messing with the Funko Pops.
I do.
I see you got a Funko Pop wall over there.
I got to get them all before they go out of business.
This is who's keeping Funko in business, which I actually kind of respect the collection. Maybe you guys will get to see it in further detail one of these days. Next up, we have The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which to me, I don't know about you, but it's a S tier level show, honestly. Billy is so funny, and Mandy has just like that level of intelligence that is just weaponized. And oh my, it's such a well put out show, if you ask me.
The clip where Billy opens the fucking window, like slides it up, and then proceeds to jump through the top window instead. Is one of the one of the greatest clips in TV history. It is genuinely one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my entire
I
life.
love that show.
That clip alone should be S tier.
Whoever the voice actor for Billy is really gets me rolling, dude. Half of the fun comedy factor from that character is that squeaky little voice. I love it. Next we got Invader Zim, which
Poop zone.
Poop Zone.
Poop
I
zone.
wasn't a big fan of. Next, it's a fucking meme factory, dude. Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron was my shit. I had on my old piece of shit dinosaur Dell Cube PC. I had a Jimmy Neutron game that was fun as fuck, and the show is really good. I think it's probably an A tier.
Would you rather watch it over Chowder?
I would personally rather watch it over Chowder. I mean, maybe not now.
What about Fairly Odd Parents?
I would definitely choose it over Fairly Odd Parents, but I think if I had to choose now, Chowder would probably make me laugh more. It's probably a better show.
I'll put it right between Fairly Odd Parents. And
I'm okay
Chowder.
with that.
So we got Neutron right between Chowder and Fairly Odd Parents. Next we have Kim Possible.
I personally actually did. I watched a good bit of it, and I think it's fucking terrible. I would say it's around Danny Phantom level, but I don't think it's good.
It's like pretty repetitive plot wise, you know. Um, and I don't know, maybe it's just there's something about it that's just mid. Okay, I can't really describe it. It's not that great. Next we have the Looney Tunes, like the original stuff.
The original Looney Tunes has to be S tier. It's just the pioneer.
Where would you place it? Like over Adventure Time?
I don't like it as much as Adventure Time, but it's really good.
What about Courage?
I say put it towards the bottom of S tier, but it is really, really good. I mean, you don't have the others without Looney Tunes.
Rephrase. I think that this is when I was a kid. This is where my dark humor started, like coming from, because you start seeing these characters, beat the life out of each other, and they emphasize on facial expressions and body morphs, and like quick off screen, like getting hit and off the screen, and all that type of stuff kind of builds a foundation for, in my opinion, laughing at people's pain. So I'm a big fan of it, really, because if you're a dark humor fan, that's probably where you indirectly started. I don't know. You think that was too deep?
No, I think it's probably correct.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it at the bottom of S tier because it is a staple cartoon, one of my favorite OG cartoons. Next, we have My Gym Partner is a Monkey.
Poop Zone.
Poop Zone. Did you ever watch it? Any of it? Some of it?
A little bit.
The little bit I watched, it was not all that. Yeah, it just wasn't that great. Funny concept to start with, but it got old pretty quick. Next, we got the Misadventures of Flapjack. I'm pretty sure. I fucking love Flapjack. For me, that's pretty neck and neck with Jimmy and Chowder. Because I actually used to watch them in success. I used to watch them in succession. So I would watch Chowder and then Flapjack because that's how it ran on TV back when I had cable.
I never watched as much Flapjack as like Chowder and the others, but I did like it. Like it was really funny.
I'm gonna put it below Chowder because it's probably less in popularity. But to me, it's funnier or better than Ed, Ed and Eddie. But
Good news, sir. You have the plague.
But why is that good news?
Because now I can conduct medical experiments.
I would be okay with Ed, Ed and Eddie taking that middle spot.
I don't think it's better than Ed, Ed and Eddie.
Think it's better than Dexter's Lab?
No,
What about Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
never watched it.
I wouldn't say it is, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So it dropped like a whole tier. My bad. The OG Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I never watched it. I can't say.
I'm going to go ahead and pop it up there, probably, because when it was on, it was pretty dope. I'd probably watch it. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm going to put it in front of Ben 10, and I'm going to bring Ben 10 up. Because I'd rather watch Ben 10 than Beyblade, but I'd rather watch Beyblade than Camp Lazlo. Is that okay with you? Okay. And then now we got the OG Teen Titans.
I never watched OG Teen Titans.
Come the fuck on,
I'm
dude!
watching more cultured shows.
OG Teen Titans, I was a huge fan of. I'd put that right behind Ed, Ed, and Eddie personally. Phineas and Ferb.
Really good show. It has actual plot and it's long lasting, but I don't think it's like with the goats.
It's a repetitive concept.
Yeah.
Everybody knows, but that's also what the show's based around. Is it's stuck in summer. What are we gonna do today? So it's always something different, but it's the same. But you know what I'm saying. And it's got a nice comedy factor. I would rather watch this than Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Well, no, I'd rather watch it over Flapjack. What do you think? B tier, like mid B.
B tier's very fair for that.
I think the thing that Phineas and Ferb like that I liked Phineas and Ferb more was the Perry the Platypus stuff.
The Perry the Platypus arc actually carried the whole show.
Next we have the OG Pokemon cartoon.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I watched enough when I was little to fairly judge it. I mean, I don't think I can sit down and watch it today.
Yeah, I think it's like in a way probably the first anime I ever watched. It's super long in the story, obviously, but the same time I'm a fucking Pokemon fanatic. But the show it just like takes too long to actually get through the story. Um, Playing the games and stuff for Pokemon is more enjoyable than the show for me. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and actually place it probably top of C tier because I'd rather watch Ben 10 than Pokemon.
That's fair. I'm okay with that.
Next we have the Powerpuff Girls. I'm gonna let you go on that one first.
It was very okay. I'm okay with that being C tier. It wasn't anything special. It was good, but that's about it.
I enjoyed it more than he did. I would put it probably. I wouldn't watch it over Beyblade. I wouldn't even watch it over Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'd probably watch it over Danny Phantom though.
It can't go any higher than C tier. Either way, I don't think it's with the.
Actually, I hear me out. What if we put this behind the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Because I'd rather watch Powerpuff Girls and Danny Phantom. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I didn't like Danny Phantom, so that's fine.
So I'm gonna bump Danny Phantom and Kim Possible down to the D level. Because I know we said that this is for ones that we haven't really watched, which we can still put them in here.
I never watched enough really to like love them, but I know from the little bit I did watch, I didn't enjoy it. So I'm okay with that.
Okay, so I redid it a little bit. We bumped Powerpuff Girls took the fifth spot in C and it knocked Danny Phantom and Kim Possible down to D, the top of D. So not quite the poop zone, but they're just hanging on by a thread. Now we have the original Scooby Doo.
That's an S tier.
Yeah.
It's a staple of anyone that was born between like I don't know, like 96 to like 04, 03. It's a staple for their childhood, and it is so good. I could watch it today.
Do you think it's better than Adventure Time? Like, would you rather watch Scooby Doo?
I would probably, if I had to watch shows today, I would choose Adventure Time, but I don't think Adventure Time is better than Scooby Doo.
All right. Well, I'll put. What about Courage? You think it's better than Scooby Doo?
I think Scooby Doo is better than
All
Courage.
right. I'll put it right there between Adventure Time and Courage because I agree. Yeah. For me, I definitely think it takes the two spot for right now. It's a huge um, kids, adults, everybody loved it. Even I remember even like some people's parents were like pretty into it because it was just like for what it was really good. You know, like a like cartoon for like you said the '90s, early 2000s folks.
And for like really clean humor, it's really good.
Yeah.
There's nothing else. There's nothing weird about the show. It's just good.
Next we have Samurai Jack, which I didn't watch enough to grade.
I didn't watch it at all. So
Put it in the bottom of D. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, not 2D.
no.
The 3D
Star
right
Wars: The Clone Wars is very good if you're a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with it being like a low B or like a mid B because I personally really liked it because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I know most of my friends really like it because they're all Star Wars fans. But you're only going to go out of your way and watch it if you're a Star Wars fan.
Yeah, I agree. Also, I think that one's pretty up there in popularity with that Pokemon series. So I think in personal bias, I would rather watch the Clone Wars, which is why I put it at the tail end of B because over between those two, I'd rather watch the Clone Wars, but they're pretty equal in like everything else.
And the Clone Wars holds up today. Like you can sit down and watch the Clone Wars now, and it's not like childish at all. It's just a cartoon.
Next, we have a classic Tom and Jerry, which to me, if it's not a high A tier, it's a bottom S tier because this is probably my first memory of watching cartoons. It was, and even growing like today with my son, I love to sit there and eat my cereal while he eats his breakfast and watch some Tom and Jerry.
I think it has to be S tier. I mean, we're filling up S tier a lot, but the shows are worth it. And Tom and Jerry is just a classic. It holds up. It's super funny, even though it's like you would think it'd get super repetitive, but it really doesn't. It does throw some curveballs out there.
Also, like he said, it's that type of humor, like the Looney Tunes type of humor. You know, like I don't remember a whole lot of words in the Tom and Jerry episodes, but
Well, it didn't ever say anything.
fuck, is it funny? You know what I mean? So like, it's just one of those like childhood staples, like he was saying. Anyway, the Proud Family. I never watched it, but it went on the internet. It says it's really popular. I think it was like late. It's one of the 2010 cartoons.
I never watched it, so I can't say.
Totally Spies.
Never watched it.
I did watch it. I was not a fan. I'm just gonna put it right in between Invader Zim and My Gym Partner's a Monkey. It's pretty much another spy cartoon like Kim Possible or whatever. But it's just I don't remember it being very great. At least I remember Kim Possible a little bit. You know what I mean? Next we got The Amazing World of Gumball.
One of my personal favorites. I actually really love it. Is it S tier? No. If you didn't have it in A tier, I wouldn't even be mad about that because it is really fucking stupid. But I do think it's really funny and it's really good. I like the characters in it. I would be okay with Gumball being a high B, like just missing the cut for A because I don't think it's at that A level. But I think it's a really good B.
I personally would rather watch Dexter's Laboratory over Gumball. I was never the biggest Gumball fan, because to me it is kind of stupid. But I'm willing to put it right there behind Dexter's Laboratory because I remember there being some really funny parts to Gumball, especially in like the animation.
It was one of those shows where it was like the animation and expressions are what made it really funny.
Next we have Regular Show.
Regular show's S tier. It's fantastic. Everything about that show is really good. It's right up there with Adventure Time to me, with like the Cartoon Network goats. They're great, and they hold. I could watch it today and not have any issues. I wouldn't question myself if I watched it today.
I'm gonna put it between Courage and Billy and Mandy. because I would rather watch Courage and Scooby Doo more. Regular show, what really made it so memorable for me was right before when they dropped the first episode before it got censored, and they said "pissed" like 3 times and started going like, "Dude, Benson's pissed." I was like, "They're cussing on Cartoon Network," and then it got censored. But yeah, like he said, it's one of those super unpredictable shows, but it was so funny, and I could still probably today sit down and watch it. Uh, yeah, so the next one, probably the best for last in my opinion, the SpongeBob.
Seasons like 1 through 5 of SpongeBob is hands down, and I don't think it's up for debate, the best cartoon ever.
Oh, dude.
We still, on a daily basis, quote SpongeBob. I can sit down and watch SpongeBob right now and actually laugh my ass off like I'm a fucking 8-year-old kid.
We're done!
Yeah! So, what do you think?
I wish I lived there.
Really?
No.
1 bedroom?
It is genuinely one of the goats, and it's still running. I mean, the new episodes aren't very good, but like the first, like, even like going up to like season like 8, 7, or 8, like the more like right when it started getting a little more modern, they were good. But seasons like 1 through 5 of SpongeBob, up to whenever they made the first movie, the greatest cartoons ever.
Hands down.
It's not. That's not what I'm willing to debate on. This is not an opinion.
The only thing I can add on to that is even now, like me and my old lady, when we turn on some shows for our son, it gets all three of us laughing like no other, dude. It's just so genuinely funny and stupid. And my favorite things are like I'll tell you, this is the reason my humor is the way it is. The immediate cuts to like zoomed in facial expressions that are super detailed, uh, cuts that are just like abrupt, and then like the continuous joke of "oh my leg" or Patrick with his cheeks out. All that type of stuff is just so up my alley. There's like not one show that's more put together for my sense of humor than this. And like he was also saying, there's so many references in today's, like, I don't know, maybe this is just because we're nerds, but our group chat and like a bunch of people I know, it's just like they make these jokes that are in reference to SpongeBob, and it gets us laughing every time, even as adults. So yeah, this is the cartoon list. Probably the best one, SpongeBob, and a few other big hitters at the top. I'll just go through S tier for you, just to let you know what the other ones we're competing with.
We thought were the best.
SpongeBob, Adventure Time, Scooby Doo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Regular Show, Billy and Mandy, and then your classics, Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry. Those ones by far are the headers of cartoons for us. And yeah, any closing thoughts?
I think all of the others, other than S tier, if you moved around, it's fine. But our S tier is significantly ahead of the others, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would love to see your guys' changes. Like we were saying earlier, make sure you guys come in here if you want a spot on a show, let it be known when you submit them. But if you just want to come here and do some of this for fun to let us know that you're hanging out with us and having a good time, we're super excited to review and debate your guys' your rankings. I wouldn't really say debate, but just get to know your guys' taste.
Oh, and if you don't want to like submit it to just like to try to get on the Discord with us to like do a call with us, just submit your own. Like just we can get as much people as we can to submit their own tier list, and if you want, we can like go over them.
Yeah, we can rate them.
That would be a fun thing to do. Is just seeing how stupid we fucking think you are for a change.
We could, yeah, definitely. We can get some rating the reviewers tier lists on here. Whatever you guys want to do. Thank you guys for tuning in today. It has been a super fun episode. We got to, in a way, get to know each other better because you guys got to see some of our taste in a few different areas, and this can be super interactive. We just need your guys' participation. So I'll leave a Discord link below. I'll leave the links for these tier lists below. And remember, if you guys want to maybe win a spot on coming on for a segment. Segments last between 15 and 25 minutes, give or take, depending on what it is. We can personalize it to some shit you want to talk about, or just bring onto the show. Also, if you just have a review or any feedback for us or the show, the Discord is where to do it. We do see the comments, but Discord we're most active in, so that would be awesome to get you guys up in there chatting it up. Because what we love to do, I don't know about you, but the reason I started the show is to generate conversation. It can be serious, not serious, it doesn't matter. I just love to get to know people and to interact with people. So this is just another great opportunity to do so.
And if you guys have any ideas, just like quick segments, or maybe even like something we've already covered, like maybe more tier list ideas or anything that you would like to hear, just comment it or put it in the Discord. And if it's something we can do, we'll try to do it, because we're always accepting ideas from you as long as it's feasible.
Yeah. Which actually reminds me, I don't know if this is gonna make the cut, but did you see the Discord? Somebody comment or recommended ranking months of the year and why.
I like that. I didn't see that, but I like that. We can do that.
See, that's what we're talking about. Good viewer submissions, stuff like that. And real quick before you go, check out Dubby. One more time, promo code DMMPC. The DMM's capital, PC's lowercase. You saw the ad. You know what it is. If you're really looking for a different energy drink, maybe give these guys a shot.
If I could have found a reason to bash this company, I would have. But unfortunately, I can't. It's very good, and I enjoy it.
So yeah, that being said, thank you guys for coming to another episode of Don't Mind Me. We'll see you in the next one. Oh.